last 4.5 quarters.
Don't do that to me. Now I got to explain something that I have trouble just understanding. It's surreal. All credit to these kids, man. They were amazing tonight. They were unbelievable. The coach this year, I know it's easy to say because of all the wins, but they stand for the right things. They believe in each other. They have a brotherhood. They love the game, and you have all those things, special things happen, and these guys are very deserving of this, and I'm very proud of them, happy for them. Henry T.
Coach, good to see you, bro. How do you build composure, like what's in your team right now? All the free throws, I mean, exciting, thrilling, dramatic moments, and they keep cool. How
money? How are you? So
I mean, just in practice, we do game-like situations. I don't know how many times we've done it. Down 5, down 10, up 2 with a certain amount of time. So we were ready for this moment, and it's just good to finally pay off.
But with all due respect, though, I know what you guys do is preparing, but the atmosphere, your whole school's in front of you when you're doing it. Take us to that moment, man. Especially the first your first free throw, 49-47. That was huge.
He said,
we shoot a lot of free throws. I work on my free throws all the time.
You already said this.
It's the same question.
It's true, though.
So, the biggest thing, I just made sure that I was calm, I had all my nerves out, and I was able to knock it down.
I'll say this, is that Jaquan and Jaden have, they came up big for us, but they deserved it. They are guys that have spent tons of time in the gym. This is a very important part of their life, basketball is, and they're 2 true gym rats. They grew up in the gym, and so when the moment was the biggest, they were deserving of success in those moments.
Sean, can we bring you in here? I'd like to get your perspective as somebody who's on the floor as Jaquan steps up there with 4 seconds left and you're down 2, and he's been the leader of this team, for the last 3 months, and I'm just wondering, how much confidence do you guys have in him just watching him stand at the line there?
We knew he was going to hit them.
I'm sorry?
We knew he was going to hit those free throws. He definitely puts in the hours in the gym to hit those. And we're all on the bench, and we knew he was going to hit them.
Jaquan, can you talk about Jaden? Jaden didn't score, and I was talking to Jaden on the floor. He didn't score in overtime, and then he comes out with 2 great shots off the glass, which to me is indicative of what has defined this team a good chunk of the season, how deep this team is and how many different options there are.
Jaden came up big, but it's because all the work he puts in. He didn't really have it going in the beginning of the game, but over time he had his moment and he took advantage of it.
Kenyon, all these seniors on the team, and you're here as a freshman, he's cool out there. Any stress, any pressure, nothing?
No, not really. I follow the way of the seniors. They just lead the way. Have trust in them all the time. Just follow their lead.
Hey Drake.
Yes,
how does it feel to be the first APS school to go undefeated?
Did we?
And what does it mean to hit that proper ground? What does that mean to you?
Everything, it's hard to talk about.
The team?
Yes. Yeah. The team being undefeated, it was weird because we never really talked about it, much. We just talked about, sounds a little bit cliche, but we talked about being together. We talked about this is our last practice, and we had probably get too long of a shoot around today because it's almost 3 hours because it was our last one, and we needed to spend times. We won a lot, but just the way these kids are, who they represent, they wanted to play for something bigger this year, and I love them.
You've won a lot of rings in your career, but when you put that in perspective, your dad, Kennedy yesterday, Hudson with you today. Maybe you could just sort of encapsulate these 2 days, and maybe it's too fresh to do that just now, but can you try and put some words to that?
It's beyond special. But I want to tell you, I'm so happy for these guys. You know, I want this to be their moment as well, and my dad would want that as well. And so, you know, and so I want to leave it at that. And this is super special for our family, but you know, obviously they're part of our family too. And Jaquan Hill deserved this. Jaden Malone deserved this. Oscar McCoy, Jaden Valdez, Tyler Martinez, Karen Cordoba, Josiah Lucero, they deserve this. Okay, then to everyone. We got more work to do.
Yeah, for the players, a couple of schools, Robertson comes off the top of my head, a couple of schools had boys and girls win this year, but you guys both went undefeated. I mean, is that sinking in now that you guys have accomplished that, you guys and the girls? I mean, it's something special.
Jay.
I'm just.
I mean, nothing really feels like real right now. It's still, it hasn't set in yet, so I really don't know how to feel right now. It's happening.
During the season, we tell ourselves not to look back. So we don't care. We don't care about a record. We care about being us.
Coach, kind of jumping on his question. If it's not too private, did you have thoughts about Dad today?
I mean, every day. Yeah. I mean, I believe he's still with us, and it's, you know, my spiritual belief, and I talk to him all the time, and I had a beyond special relationship with him, and I feel like I still do. He was great to his players, and he motivates me to try to be the same way with my guys. And you know, so he was my inspiration, and still is.
This is for either Jaquan or Coach, both of you. Just, you know, after yesterday, Kennedy and TT, the same you that you guys, you know, had to, you know, go back to back 2 days in a row, or were they just talking trash or anything?
I mean, as soon as they won, as soon as I got to the house, everybody, Jaquan, you gotta win, you gotta win.
He still has two though.
She's up one, but you know, it feels good to finally get me one, and you know, because all my other brothers, they don't have one. They play at Cleveland, so I got them bragging right on the boys' side. So.
Kennedy, it's like, it's unbelievable what, you know, she's been able to do at Volcano Vista with her special team. And she got one in soccer too, and makes me proud every day. She puts tons of work in, and she had a great role on the team. She knew to be the best point guard she could and play defense, and it was an honor to watch her and Jalen Bates and Natalia Chavez and with Coach B.
Are the pranks still going on?
What's that?
The pranks.
I mean, we
never actually pranked them back. We always planned to, but we just never got to it.
So they are up like 3-0 on prank. So their prank is not to prank them back. That's what they, you know. But we were laser focused, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Coach, you guys controlled the entire game and then fell behind by 3 with less than a minute left. Talk about the resilience of all the guys on your team, because so many teams would have folded in that situation, but you guys were able to get it to OT and then dominated the last 4 minutes.
These dudes, man, they're just different. They just saw Jaquan do this against La Cueva, and I've seen Jaden Malone do this, and you have a freshman that is, I mean, these guys are just, it doesn't surprise me. I'm so appreciative of them, but it doesn't surprise me because they are just a special group, and it was one of those things where you felt like they deserved it. You know, like these kids deserved it. Of course, I, you know, wanted it for other reasons too, but you know, we wanted it for them as well. And so their poise and confidence in those tough situations was awesome. Sorry, man. He's got a tough job.
Thank you so much. Any of you react, but it's unique. It's never been done before. An undefeated big school, New Mexico champion. Wow, what a feat. Who wants to answer it?
I don't know. I just felt like these 4 years we've just been preparing for this year. We just knew it was going to be different, I guess, like Coach said, and we just always put in work. Like me, Jaquan, Oscar, Caden, all the seniors, we always were just putting work in, even in the summer and stuff, and we just always knew that this moment would happen, and we deserved it, I felt like.
Anybody else?
Thanks.
Good.